Chapter 3, 5A, we have the annual salaries for several employees, and we are to calculate their taxable earnings, their OASDI tax, their high taxable earnings, and their high tax for both November 15th and December 31st. So the thing you have to keep in mind is we have their annual salary, and you'll notice that a couple of them at some point go over the maximum that's taxable for Social Security, which is the OASDI. So on November 15th, we have to decide if our first two individuals have reached that maximum. So we have to look at which paycheck this would be. It says that they get paid semi-monthly, so twice a month, so they get 24 paychecks. So the November 15th then would be their 21st paycheck. Okay, so with this being the 21st paycheck, if we were to break it down and take the president of 129,000, let's see, 129,600 divided by 24 paychecks, each paycheck is $5,400. And then if we then take that times 21, since this is the 21st paycheck, that would put him over the maximum of 110,100. So what we have to do is we have to figure out how much of this paycheck is actually subject to Social Security taxes, okay? So the way we're going to do that is I'm going to go up here and get my calculator. And I'm going to kind of show you. So what we do is, first of all, we want to calculate, since the 21st paycheck puts him over, let's calculate what his total earnings are for 20 paychecks. So $5,400 per paycheck times 20 paychecks gives us 108,000. So then we're going to take our maximum of 110,100 minus this 108,000, and that's going to tell us the difference of his 21st paycheck that is actually subject to the taxes. So we'll take the 110,100 minus the 108,000. And it says that 2,100 of this paycheck is actually subject to the taxes. Okay, so 2,100 is going to go here. Then we're going to calculate our tax, 2,100 times 0.042, and we get $88.20. So we have 2,100 is subject to taxes, and that gives us $88.20. But now for his high tax, it's $5,400. Okay, because if we take his annual salary divided by 24 paychecks, we get $5,400, and we take that times our rate of 0.0145, and we get $78.30. Now for our next individual, he makes $112,800. So if we take 112,000 divided by 112,800 divided by the 24 paychecks, he makes $4,700 a paycheck. So I'm going to go ahead and put that 47 here. Now again, this is our 21st paycheck, so we want to know if he's going to go over. So I'm going to take the 4,700 times the 21st paycheck, and that only puts him at 98,700. So he's not going to go over the maximum allowed, so he will be 4,700 subject to Social Security and to high taxes. Okay, so we'll take those times our 4.2% for OASDI and 1.45% for high tax, and we get 197.40 here, and then we get 68.15 here. Now all these other guys, okay, they don't have, their annual salary is never going to put them over the maximum. So we take this 69,600 divided by 24, and we get 2,900. 54,000 divided by 24 paychecks is 2,250. 51,600 divided by 24 paychecks is 2,150. And for our last employee, they make 2,050 each paycheck. Okay, so that's going to be the same over here. What that means is that their paycheck, all of their paycheck is subject to both of these taxes. So then we just have to go in and calculate these taxes again based on 4.2% here and 1.45% here. So we have 121.80, 94.50, 90.30, and 86.10. Let's see if I get these in. 42.05. 32.63. So you get the idea of how you have to calculate each of those.